already falling behind on installing a mandatory emergency braking system by the end of this year. New Jersey Transit has been bypassed for a share of more than $200 million in federal grants secured to help railroads across the country seeking to meet that same deadline. Here's more. The Federal Railroad Administration announced over $200 million in grants to 28 railroads to implement positive train control, the emergency braking system designed to prevent train-to-train collisions. The grants were announced the same day the FRA released its status report on railroads' progress installing and testing PTC. The report ranked New Jersey Transit near the bottom of the list of 40 passenger and freight railroads.
You have about 4 months left, and you've got 42% of your inventory to upgrade. So you are going to be pulling trains out of line in record numbers. I guess my concern is looking forward to get us to that deadline and make the deadline.
After a 2008 commuter rail crash in California killed 25 people, railroads initially were required to have the system implemented by the end of 2015. That deadline was pushed back to 2018, and currently some railroads, including New Jersey Transit, have been approved for a 2-year extension to test the system on their routes. But they are required to fully install the system and complete employee training by the end of this year.
Metro North, it takes 10 months, SEPTA takes 10 to 11 months, Amtrak 12 to 18 months, LIRR 12 months. Why does it take so much longer in New Jersey than in the other places?
Taking equipment and crews out of service for installation and training to meet the deadline has contributed to a recent uptick in train cancellations, angering commuters who already suffer regular delays on the crowded system, one of the nation's largest. The disruptions are expected to continue until the end of the year, New Jersey Transit officials have said.
The commuter is number one, not any elected official, not the governor, not the commissioner, but the riding public, and making sure that those people know what's happening, when a train's going to be canceled, and that the attention of this state is on the riding public.
New Jersey Transit officials told state lawmakers that the agency has made progress on PTC since the beginning of the year, when about 12% of the overall project had been completed. They estimate the current number at roughly 60%, which included hardware installations in locomotives, radio towers, and trackside locations, as well as employee training.
We've all seen the stories in the news or heard from neighbors, family members, or ourselves have experienced what occurs when our system isn't working. It means problems at our work, problems with our family and friends, and just being able to enjoy what's great about New Jersey. So hopefully, again, as was mentioned, today isn't about a blame game, but figuring out how we got here, how we're going to fix things, how things can be made better.
Missing the deadline could lead to the FRA decertifying the railroad, essentially shutting it down.